Good morning, good rising, happy moon day, happy everyday, aloha. Thank you so much for joining in for another one of our inspirational team meditations. Pew, 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 pew. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. We are just getting ready to be able to spend some time together, to be able to level up, to be able to practice filling our hearts with love, to be able to cultivate some mindfulness, to begin just bringing some awareness to our breath, to begin using our imagination to be able to help anchor in another awesome week that we have ahead of us. So for those of you who are tuned in live on YouTube and Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, please go ahead and leave an 1111 in the chat just to confirm that you can hear me okay as we just begin by getting started. Let's just bring a little bit of movement to our body and just begin by connecting with our breath. How are you feeling right now? And thank you again, everyone, for your patience. For those of you who are tuned in on YouTube right now, there was a little bit of a delay. I had some prior engagements within the astral that I had to attend to. I slept in. So I don't even know how. Like, I got like 10 hours of sleep last night. Usually 8's like my go-to. But my body was just like, no, we're just going to sleep through your alarm and wake up at 10 in this morning. So I'm like, okay. And then it takes me like 20 minutes to be able to get everything all set up for the broadcast and stuff like that. But here we are, just pulling open the live chat here. So just welcoming everybody as they join in, and we'll read some comments of gratitude as we get going. So go ahead, leave some comments down in the chat. What are you grateful for? As we just bring some movement to our body and just begin listening to our body, bringing in awareness with our breath, deep, gentle inhales. Nice soft exhales, a bit of a sigh. Again, just kind of bringing your own movement to your body, not always necessarily just like echoing everything that I'm doing, but just roll your shoulders, just stretch your arms. We'll move into a little bit of massage. It's another moon day. It's another start of the week. How important the start of the week really is, you know? So thank you for taking the time to just be able to help like use this part of the week to be able to really help set your intentions. So just continuing to breathe here. You maybe just close your eyes and then eventually moving into a little bit of physical body massage. But really just take a moment here to even just connect with your breath before you jump into that. Deep, gentle inhales through the nose or the mouth. Nice soft exhale. Another one of those. Deep inhale, straighten up your spine. Nice soft exhale. Beautiful. Continue to breathe in a rhythm that works for you. Just bringing a little bit of awareness to your body as you just begin massaging your body wherever you feel called to in this moment. Again, just as you massage your body, just really just digging in deep. Just digging in deep into the fascia. Fascia is where we again hold like a lot of like emotional energy. So for those of you who are just joining, just physically massaging your body, even just like really digging in deep into the hands. As we do that, we're just kind of helping like open up like energy channels throughout the body. So doing that all throughout your arms, throughout your chest, throughout your shoulders, really finding those tender spots. How many people are massaging here? And how many of you were massaging here like a month ago and you were like, holy crap, that's so tender. And now you're just like, oh, okay, that's not too bad. So finding those tender spots is actually really good because that's usually like where you're holding like a lot of the energy, a lot of the tension. So even like finding spots, like even I know like for myself, like even just kind of in the arms over here, when you're massaging there, like you'll find those spots where you'll be like, oh man. But again, you kind of want to be able to find those spots where it's like extra tender. Be gentle with them, but understand that like that tightness, that tenderness is also a place where you can just help things relax. So as we do that physically with our body, you know, this is a great metaphor in how we do that with the rest of our body. So where perhaps are you like feeling any sort of like tenderness, even just kind of like energetically? So as we're massaging here, if you haven't already yet, go ahead, leave some comments down in the chat. What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for in this moment as we just continue to massage our body? So again, just anchoring in this gratitude, massaging wherever you feel the need to massage, massaging the back. If you got one of these doohickeys, this is called a crystal doohickey. I feel like I should call it that. Great for massaging as well. Oh man, this thing like makes me purr, seriously. These are like one of like the crystal massage ones that I still have available. Oh man. But just allowing yourself to massage yourself wherever you feel called, massaging all the way eventually down to the bottom of the legs, massaging the feet. Whew. Originally I designed this. I designed this when I was like working at one of my office jobs and I was sitting a lot during the day, and then I was like, I'm gonna like make a massage tool for myself that I can use. And then I did. And then eventually that became like everything else. So one thing leads to the next. So again, just massaging eventually all the way down to your feet. We'll read some of the comments here in terms of what people are grateful for. Good morning, everyone. Just quick shout out. Good morning to Kristen and Rachel, newly awakened, Star Soul. Good morning to Michael. Good morning to Inner Flame. Good morning to Megan. And good morning to anybody else who I might have not mentioned or grateful to, or just mentioned, and people who are leaving comments in the chat as well. Tenny says, I'm grateful for understanding. Oh, that's a great comment. So go ahead, you guys can leave your comments of what are you grateful for again. And again, right now I'm just massaging the bottom of my feet, so I encourage you to do that as well if you're able. Again, find a way to always like modify this practice that works for you. If there's certain things that I do where you're just like, you know, either a preference or you're just like not necessarily fully able to, then absolutely modify it. So again, if you're massaging your feet right now, just really take a moment here to just like straighten up your spine. Try and keep like an awareness of your breath throughout this entire practice. Deep, gentle inhales. Breathing in that relaxation, exhale, releasing any sort of like excess energy that you just want to be able to clear. Like again, when you do the exhale, I like to kind of like imagine almost like kind of like a gray smoke, just kind of like clearing out that energy. So again, just massaging here. I'll read some of your comments in a minute. My Moon says, I am grateful for the soil under my feet. Beautiful. Awesome. Good morning. Good morning, Moon. Thank you so much for joining. Read some of the other ones here as I practice my balance. Kristen says, grateful for you, grateful for all the energies and love of the universe. Beautiful. Thank you, Kristen. How can you guys get one of the doohickeys? Direct message me. They're not available on the shop, but I can make a few of them. Grateful to be here and know all of you beautiful shining souls. Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. All right, so eventually just moving your massage all the way up to the upper part of the body. Again, I appreciate everybody being here. Sorry for the delay on the start. It will never happen again, I swear. Like once out of like, I don't know, how many times have we done this in a row? 50 times? Like we've been doing this like 50 consecutive times like since the start of this season. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So again, just massaging here, massaging the ears, massaging the jaw. Oh, massaging the temples. Oh. I love the idea that, again, just as you massage your face here, just take a moment here to really just like kind of like worship your temples, so to speak. I saw a post about this on TikTok, and it's great that people were becoming aware of this. I remember like noticing this a long time ago, how like the temples, you know, like the word temple is like a place that's like the dwelling of God or something like that. And yet here we have these temples like on the side of our head, and then like what's in the middle, like either the third eye, our consciousness, us, our brain. So it's like, why do we call these temples? I wonder. So plot twist, you are the universe awakening to itself. Whoa, how cool is that? Massaging the top of your head or wherever else you feel you need to massage. Again, leave some comments. What are you grateful for in the chat? And just really bringing your breath into the awareness of this moment. Just allow this entire meditation to really just kind of be like, delicious. So delicious. Man, that's So Delicious. Do you guys remember So Delicious from the 90s? Do you guys remember in the 90s? Let's just do like nostalgia and stuff. I remember. But yeah, I remember the So Delicious. I'm just like talking about my childhood where it's like, they're called soda, like soda pop. And then it's like licious. But then when you say it as one word, it's like so delicious. And I didn't realize the soda part until like, I don't know. I can't remember, but I was like, wait a second, that's like 2 words in one. Whoa, crazy. So anyways, just taking a moment here, finish massaging. Beautiful. Let's just take a little shake, do some quick inhale, exhales, and just do big exhale, go. Shake it up a bit. Shake your rag head, like your rag of hair is what I mean. Like your mop head, that's what I meant to say. Deep inhale again. Inhale. Nice big exhale, go. Do one more of those. Deep inhale. Don't shake yourself too hard. Beautiful. Just roll those shoulders. Drink some of my tea. This isn't even tea. This is just warm water right now. So beautiful. Sakura says, I am grateful for finding Love All 5D, who has helped me reconnect with Clear My Channel. I have found pure love energy. Beautiful. Awesome. Any other comments here? Grateful for my health and everyone here. Thank you, Julia, for joining as well. So again, let's just take a moment here to just kind of take a few breaths, and then we'll just kind of move into our affirmations and our EFT. So just take a moment here to really just begin breathing. So as you breathe here, big soft exhales, a bit of a sigh. Just really be with the breath today. Make that part of your objective. I want this week to be a little bit different for you. I want you to invite yourself to like feel the opportunity for this week to be a bit different for you. You're going to do things differently. There's going to be like little micro adjustments that are going to make a big difference. And for one of those, let's perhaps just bring awareness to being able to bring more breath, more mindful breath into our day. So just take 2 more breaths here, and then we'll move into the next part of the meditation. Nice big inhale, soft exhale. Good. One more deep inhale. A bit of a yawn if you need it. Exhale. Beautiful. Moving into our EFT, again, emotional freedom tapping. Well, we're bringing in some affirmations. What affirmations do you want to bring in for today? So as you're tapping yourself here, you're literally like encoding your field with intention. So speak words of affirmation. Leave your affirmations down in the chat as well, and we'll read those on air. Good morning, Kelly the Lamb. Good morning. It's great to see you. So many amazing people joining in. So I am grateful for all the amazing people that we have with us here in this amazing community. I am healthy. I am balanced. I am resilient. I am adapting new habits. I am refining myself. I am crystallizing. I am optimizing. So again, just kind of like say your own stuff. I'm just kind of like saying whatever's on my mind, but leave your own affirmations in the chat. Even just speak them to yourself. And as you do this, just kind of like opening up the energy channels as you tap away, tapping on your face, tapping on the side of your mouth, on the jaw, on the neck, even on the ears, on the top of the head. I am inspired. I am powerful. I am motivated. I am the cosmos unfolding. I am a messenger. I am a conduit. I am an artist. I am a heartist. I am an archivist. I am a leader. I am a student. So leave some other affirmations in the chat. And again, as you do this, just really breathe here. Speak them in your mind if you need to, or speak them out loud. And even just tapping anywhere else, tapping between the fingers. We'll read some of the affirmations on screen. I am courageous. I am whole. I am complete as I am forever incomplete. Interesting. Thank you, Rachel and Kristen and anybody else for leaving any affirmations. If you guys want to leave some affirmations, go ahead. We'll just finish up with the EFT. So just finishing that up. And again, for those of you who may be like brand new to this, welcome. If this is your first time tuning in for the podcast, is this a podcast? Not really. If this is your first time tuning in for these broadcasts, these meditations, drop a 333 in the chat. Let us know, even if you're like fairly new. So just finishing off here. I am inspired. I am empowered. I am motivated. I am courageous. I am loving. I am kind. I am compassionate. I am balanced. I am healthy. I am unfolding. I am inspired. I am strong. I am flexible. I am a badass superhero. I am an activated light guardian. Choo, 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 choo. And then add some sound effects. I want you to like make some sound effects as you do that. Be like, You don't have to, but you should. Sound effects are actually an ancient, that's like an ancient technique, since they do that in like other star systems. If you make sound effects while meditating, it definitely helps. So maybe, I don't know. Sure, why not? So seriously though, like doing like mantra, like even just like tonation noises and stuff like that, that's actually really helpful. Like I like doing like meditations and just being like, I encourage you to practice that. We'll have to practice that a little bit more some other time. So I am patient, I am divine, I am pure. Beautiful. Any other affirmations? I am Link. Cherry, good for you. We were talking about the Link archetype the other day. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you, Michael, for joining in. I'm grateful for healing. I am everything I need to be in this moment. Well said, everyone. All right. Okay. So from here, let's move into our laughter practice meditation. A great way for us to be able to start the day, and then we'll move into just like a kind of like mindfulness where what we're going to do, we'll do a laughter practice, and then from there, we're going to practice just kind of like aligning with the intentions that we have for the week. So again, I was kind of saying, I want your week to be like a little bit different this week. Like compared to last week, I want you to like find a new habit. For myself, this is going to be like the habit of like how I'm going to sleep at night. I'm going to sleep with like much more of a ceremony. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. Let's move into our laughter practice meditation. So laughter practice meditation, it's everyone's favorite part of the broadcast. What we do is a deep inhale, nice big exhale, and then a deep inhale again. And then the exhale is going to be just a focus on like the breath of the exhale. So it's going to sound like this. Ha, 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 ha. And the inhale is automatically going to take place. And you're just kind of like lifting your diaphragm. It's going to happen naturally. And then the ha, ha, ha sound eventually becomes a laughter where it goes ha, 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 like that. And then we ride this wave for about like 20, 35 seconds, 50 minutes, give or take, whatever works for you. So, quote from Wayne Dyer by Pod66. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Beautiful. Happy to have like some Wayne Dyer energy with us this morning. Absolutely. Definitely one of the many great teachers of our times. So, all right, let's move into this laughter practice meditation. You guys are doing awesome. All right. If you're brand new to this, you feel free to watch, feel free to jump right in. For those of you who are familiar, help kind of anchor in this energy, cultivating this laughter as a place of being able to cultivate this like divine expression of joy. So laughter really brings us into the present moment. So let's get silly, let's get laughing, let's get present. So follow my lead. Deep, gentle inhale. Nice soft exhale. Let's do one more of those. Deep inhale. Nice soft exhale. Together, deep inhale. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Let it build, let it unfold. Try and get some like weird laughter noise in there. Keep it going 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and relax. Take a moment here just to breathe. Allow yourself to practice smileasana. Lift that corners of your mouth to the edge of your cheeks, to your ears. Just breathe here. What does it feel like? Again, you're just kind of like energizing your field with laughter, with joy. Beautiful. Open your eyes. We'll do this one more time. You guys are doing great, especially for those of you who are brand new to this. I imagine I imagine we're having several people who may be tuned in who may have been part of the global full moon meditation. So thank you so much for joining in. All right. Imagine starting every day like this. So it makes a difference. How you spend your first like hour of your day affects the rest of your day. So let's do this one more time together. Deep, gentle inhale. Nice big exhale. Deep, gentle inhale. Focus on the exhale. Ha, 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 ha. Focus on joy. Just like imagine something silly. Just be in the present moment too. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, relax. Go ahead. You can just keep your eyes closed for a second here. Just feel the smile on your face. Just allow yourself to feel just like the like electrical charge of this laughter in this moment. And again, that's something that you can literally practice at any point. Like, what if you were just like literally practice like doing laughter meditation, laughter yoga, you know, even just like 4 or 5 times a day. It only takes like 2 seconds, right? Like, imagine that. Imagine your ability to literally be able to like tap into the experience of laughter, because obviously laughter is a very, very powerful thing for us, physiologically, energetically, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, all of it. So let's take a moment here, just take a breath. And soft, gentle exhales. And gently open your eyes, return your awareness to space around you. Grab a drink of water if you need it. Grab some warm water. Again, that's my tea. My tea is just warm water today. So I actually like it. Like this warm water thing. Like, what a great flavor to it. Awesome. Good morning, everyone. Yo, Trippy, thanks for joining in. A reminder, if you guys are tuned in on Instagram or TikTok, tuning in on my YouTube is an option as well. Sometimes the Instagram feed crashes. The audio is going to sound better on YouTube. So if you guys want to jump over to YouTube, know that you can do that. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube. If this is your first time here, drop a 333 in the chat. Let me know, especially if you tuned in recently from our global full moon meditation, which was amazing. We had like 600 people tune into that. How amazing was that? That was pretty cool. But yeah, go ahead. You can jump into the YouTube chat. That's kind of like where the main chat is. But for those of you on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, I appreciate you joining in wherever you can. Yeah, and with the laughter practice meditation, again, if you find that you're just like not laughing right away, like that's okay. Like observe whatever it is for you. Like there's no right or wrong way to do it. At the same time, we'll do our best to just kind of be able to like hold space for you to be able to practice that. And that's something where, you know, even if like it does help when we're just kind of like doing it together as a team. So maybe not today, but allow yourself to kind of come back. We'll try it again, or even just watch the recording. But it is a very, very powerful practice. And it's actually a practice of like the dissolution of the ego. Because like you're right. Like there could be a part of your mind that's just like I'm not in the mood to laugh. And if that's the case, and that's totally cool. Like you don't have to force it, but know that you can cultivate it at the same time. So, okay, we're going to move into our mindfulness practice in a second. But again, I wanted to be able to invite everyone to kind of really be able to hold this intention of doing something different this week. You know, what is it that you can do this week to really be able to make a small tweak within your habits that will make a big difference? So for me, what I'm doing is I'm making like a better routine for when I go to sleep at night. So if anybody else wants to share kind of like what they might be changing as a slight tweak this week, I want you to do this. I want you to make a slight tweak this week, a slight change in habit that is going to kind of like holographically affect your week. So that could be things like, you know, committing to like maybe like getting some more like exercise out in nature. It could be something as simple as changing your diet. For me, what I'm doing is when I'm going to bed, I am spending some time like I'm aiming to go to bed at like 11 p.m. every night. Like that's kind of like I'm like in bed at 11 p.m. no later than that, because I usually go to bed pretty late if I'm working on things. And then I'll read for a bit, and I'm reading like a spiritual text. One of the books I'm reading now is Siddhartha. So it's all about like kind of like the journey of the Buddha and everything like that. Very relatable. And then from there, what I do is I basically kind of like close off my lights, and then I light a candle, and then I do eye gazing on a candle while listening to like meditative music off my phone. And then I'll sit there and I'll meditate while looking at the candle, while eye gazing, sending love to the world, sending love to just like all beings, myself. And then I'll sit there and then I'll kind of slowly close my eyes, and then I'll start meditating. I'll practice flexing my imagination, imagine myself doing like water bending or traveling through portals, going to the dream tree. And then from there, I basically kind of like sit in that spot until the point where I can feel myself kind of switching into hypnagogic state where I'm like, okay, yeah, no, I'm falling asleep. And then from there, blow out the candle, switch things off, basically keep my eyes closed and go right to sleep. And then from there, just doing that as a way to be able to help incubate space for my dreams, make sure that I'm getting to sleep better, and also setting the intention to wake up earlier. today, like I almost woke up at 7 a.m. and then I went back to sleep and then I woke up at 10 for some reason. I don't know how that happened, but tomorrow I might wake up at 7 a.m. So, but we should all be getting at least like 8 hours of sleep is kind of an ideal thing. And when you think about it, sleep, I'm not going to get too much into this because we're going to run out of time. Sleep is a very interesting thing when you think about it. It's like literally like plugging ourselves back into the source to be able to charge our soul. Like I don't think sleep is just like, oh, we're just resting our eyes and everything like that. Like I think we're like literally like plugging back into source. It's very fascinating. So I just think it's incredibly like bizarre how sleep is, yet how normal it is. Where it's like, oh yeah, we just like our consciousness just goes into another space for a little bit, and then we just like come back and we're charged up again and stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. So if you guys want to leave some comments on what are you going to do to kind of like make this week a little bit different for you, and we're going to bring that into our meditation. Mapped out week, absolutely. Rachel says, I'm going to be more intentional about food I eat, making a ceremony of cooking instead of saying I'll just have something quick and easy. I don't have time to cook that. Great choice there, Rachel, as well. Beautiful, awesome. All right, okay, so if anybody else has any like things they want to leave about like what they're going to do for this week, that's absolutely good. My Moon says doing EFT affirmations while brushing their teeth. Oh, that's a good one too. All right, okay, so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna practice dropping into our meditative state. We're practicing like visioning and aligning with our intentions for this week. And a lot of this is just gonna be kind of like focusing on the feeling. So what we're gonna do our first kind of like breath exercise. We're going to calibrate our body by visualizing this white light filter out our body. For those of you who are in the global meditation, you guys would have done this at the beginning of the meditation. I led you through it. So that's going to be kind of like filling ourselves up with love. And then from there, we're going to focus on just kind of like feeling what the week is going to be like. And bringing that feeling into this moment and aligning with it. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna spend more time outside, maybe yoga, go for a run, paint. Awesome, beautiful. It's wonderful to hear everyone's affirmations and just intentions for the week. And then again, we'll check in with ourselves. We'll check in with ourselves through the week. Be like, how is your week going? How are your little shifts going? It's the little shifts that make the big difference. All right, let's move into our breath meditation, and this will just be for maybe just like an hour, give or take. No, I'm just kidding. Allow it to be however long it needs to be for you, but it'll probably just be like 10 minutes. But it'll probably feel like an hour. Okay. Time is a very relative thing when practicing meditation. So for those of you who have done the meditations, you know what I'm talking about. So, all right, take a moment here, straighten your spine, and gently go ahead, just close your eyes. I'm just going to turn off the background fan just so we can get a little bit more quiet. Get a drink of water if you need it. Grab your crystals if you need. Beautiful. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. Thank you for taking the time for doing this practice. This practice is not only for you, it's for the collective. We're also like kind of like anchoring in these energies of kindness right here and now. So for everybody here, go ahead and gently close your eyes. And as you listen to my voice, gently bring an awareness to your breath. Soft, gentle inhales through the nose or the mouth. And soft, gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. Gently straightening up your spine. Relaxing your face. Relaxing your eyebrows. Just breathing here. Really allow yourself to be super grateful for the breath. The breath is such a gift, such a miraculous thing. Just allowing yourself to really be present with the breath. Notice the subtlety of it. Notice the texture of it. Notice the flavor of it. And as we breathe here, gently going to calibrate our body by imagining a white light at the center of our chest. And so this white light is going to move through our body, and wherever it moves to, we're going to focus on those parts of the body, and we're just going to focus on them with intention to help them relax. And imagine as this white light moves through our body, it's like filling a cup with water, but it's like filling our vessel with love. So imagine this white light at the center of your chest, moving across your chest, through your shoulders, down your arms, all the way down to your fingers, allowing those parts of the body to relax. Good. Feeling this white light moving down through your torso, your hips, your groin, all the way down your knees, your legs, right to the tips of your toes. Beautiful. Imagine this energy coming up through the body, up through the spine, filling your cup with love, feeling it rise all the way up the back of the neck, all the way up through the face, all the way to the top of the head. And just breathe here. And as you breathe here and you listen to my voice, I want you to be able to notice the ability that you have to be able to be in this space with ease. I'll do my best to guide you, but I want you to kind of like create this mindset where as you breathe here, you're just like, yo, this is actually pretty easy. Like I could stay here. And for those of you who may be new to this meditation, I want you to be able to experience this literally just by being here together as a team. It actually makes it easier for all of us to be able to meditate together. And for those of you who are familiar with these meditations, you know what I mean. Because right now, you can imagine us kind of like in a room together in this group meditation, dropping into this space, syncing up our energies, and just co-regulating, being in this field. So from this space, what we're going to do, we're going to spend the next few moments where I want you to focus on anchoring in the future into this present moment. I want you to imagine what it will feel like by the end of Friday, by like Friday afternoon, when you look back on the week and you're just like, yo, that was an awesome week. And I made some changes in my habits or just like did little things. And I want you to kind of imagine what it will feel like at the end of the week when you really look back and you're just like, yo, that was a dope week. I kicked ass that week. And so just kind of imagine, what will your Friday feel like? What will it feel like after you move through this week with just a little bit more mindfulness, making some subtle adjustments in your habits, refining yourself, because that is your journey. Your journey is one of cultivation of will, cultivation of focus, and you taking the time to meditate here is an essential step of that. Sharpening your swords, tuning your instruments, aligning your will. So in this moment, I want you to really kind of feel, what would it feel like by the end of the week to be able to just be in this place where you're just like, that was a dope week. And that doesn't mean that there won't be challenges. I want you to understand right now that you are actually welcoming some of the challenges. Can you bring that mindset into your space right now? And at the same time, I want you to intentionally create healthy challenges for yourself. So like I said, maybe this means practicing more discipline when you go to sleep. Don't just look at your phone all night and then pass out. Try reading before going to sleep. Try a candle meditation before going to sleep. Maybe you're going to exercise a little bit differently this week. Maybe you're going to practice flexing your creativity a little bit more. Whatever you feel called. Just allow yourself to be in this space where as you feel emotionally and physiologically, energetically, what it will feel like by the end of this week after you've really kicked butt. Just allow that feeling to be here in this moment. Anchor it in. Feel it. Lift up your spine, open your chest, relax your face, breathing into this moment. And as we focus on just a week from now, I want you to even just focus on literally just like a month from now. Imagine how much you can change in a week. Imagine how much you can change in a month. Visualize and just kind of be open to kind of like feeling, hearing, seeing what will your life be in a month from now as you set forth the best intention possible. So again, you can think of this as law of attraction. You can think of this as manifestation. Quite frankly, I like to think of it as willingly aligning ourselves with futures that already exist. Quite frankly, this is not a popular opinion, but I don't think we manifest anything. I literally think that we do not manifest anything beyond our own will to choose that which we wish to align with. Anything that we think we are manifesting is that which already exists, is that which is already there. So feel, what is already there? What is already there for you? Anything that you can imagine to manifest from a heart-centered place is something that is there before you. So allow yourself to do so. Allow yourself to listen. What is there before you for you to align with? And imagine what it will feel like as you, again, just kind of like move through not only a week, but a month, and just like really bring in this extra level of mindfulness. This practice, this will, this intention to refine your habits, to learn not only who you are, but who you are not. This will drastically affect your life. It will help you to meet more of yourself. So what will it feel like to be in this place in a month from now, in a week from now, where you're just like able to really tap into this space of persistent joy and gratitude? And that does not mean that you will simply avoid challenges, avoid shadow, but no, you now carry with you a deeper wisdom, a deeper relationship between yourself and your life. And you feel this inspiration to be able to cultivate the gifts that are inside of you. And so you feel what it will feel like to literally just be like physically in a healthier body, feeling a little bit stronger, feeling a little bit lighter, like literally lighter. Like that is what happens when you work on clearing the gunk. That is your mission. What will it feel like after you clean the gunk? You know, what does it feel like when you clean your room? What does it feel like when you clean a car or something like that? It feels pretty good. Imagine that same feeling for yourself, for your mind, for your body, for your soul. That is the gift that you can give yourself. So in this moment, I want you to really promise, to the best of your ability, promise that you'll do your best to just be able to show up, that you'll be open to the gifts, open to the experience, open to the lessons. And as you feel in this moment, even a month from now, and it doesn't even have to be in detail, I really would just want it to be like a feeling. What would it feel like? Like you're like out there, imagine yourself like taking a walk in nature and you just feel like really good. And that doesn't mean that you've bypassed any of the challenges, but in fact, you are able to meet the challenges with a new perspective, with a new place of courage, with a new understanding of each lesson serving us as a teacher. So really, really, this is an opportunity for you to make that promise, for you to show up as the best student possible, as the best cosmic citizen possible. And you're doing this not just for yourself. You are literally doing this to cultivate your own consciousness, to awaken the consciousness within you, to make the unconscious conscious. And as you do this, you are literally doing it in a way that is serving the entire collective. So just breathe here for a moment and imagine this like golden rope connecting between where you are now and where you are in 1 week from now, or just at the end of the week, and where you are in a month from now. And I want you to kind of intuitively visualize throughout this week, kind of like this golden rope, and you're just kind of like walking alongside this rope, like you're just kind of like holding it and you're just kind of like grabbing onto it. You're just kind of like pulling yourself across the rope, and this rope is leading you towards these visions, towards these places, all of that which you're capable of being. This is your destiny. When you are in alignment with your heart, you will follow this path. It is your free will that allows you to choose to step off of this, because at any point you can just be like, meh, no, I choose to do something else. I'm just gonna, just kind of focus elsewhere. And that's okay. that's okay. That's up to you. It's your infinite parallel reality timeline to choose from. But what does it feel like to really just kind of be like, yo, I'm just gonna like show up. I'm gonna meet the universe halfway. I'm gonna cultivate my gifts. I'm gonna refine my willpower. I'm gonna be the best version of myself that I can be as I continue to grow. And I'm gonna be gentle and flexible and calm and brave and courageous. And I'm doing this not just for myself, but I'm doing this so I can show up. And I'm doing this as a form of celebration. So allow yourself to breathe here. We're just going to take a few more moments. Put your hands on your heart. Allow this energy to just be invited into your heart right now. Really breathe it in. And again, without even fully knowing exactly what a month will be right now, I want you to just kind of like focus on that feeling of just like grateful, just so much gratitude and love and expansion and just like accomplishments and flexibility, and just looking back at me like, wow, like I've continued to grow. I've continued to refine myself. And just bringing that pride into your heart right now. You should be proud. You can be proud right now of who you are and who you are becoming. The past is the past. Only look back to see how far you have come. Look towards the future and direct your sails as you sail towards it with gratitude and courage. The path is before you. It is your choice to choose to walk it. Allow this to fill your heart. Feel it. This is going to be a dope week for you. I want you to even just like speak to yourself in this moment. What do you need to say to yourself in this moment? Kind of like from like your higher self speaking to yourself in this moment. What do you like? Pump yourself up right now. Like, what do you need to say to yourself? Like, pump yourself up. Be like, you got this. You're going to do this. This is so awesome. You're so beautiful. You're so awesome. You're such a super and amazing person, and you're flexible, and you're going to create some cool art, and you're going to go exercise, and you're going to play some music or something like that. It's going to be different for everyone. You're going to change your diet. You're going to practice mindfulness. You're going to be there for friends and family. You're going to be there for yourself. You got this. You got this. So awesome. Pump yourself up. You are your own cheerleader. Remember that. And in this moment, before we wrap up this meditation, I want to just be able to invite us to just kind of be able to take a moment here to just acknowledge our ancestors and our guides, and just acknowledge that like they are there with us. Kind of like they're like in the stands right now, kind of like cheering us on as if we're like at like, you know, I always visualize myself like playing hockey or something like that. And they're like in the crowd and they're like, yeah, like go, go, go. You know how much of a difference that makes when you like got the crowd on your side? Well, guess what, team? We got the crowd on our side. And they are like holding these beautiful signs. And what do the signs say? They say things like, you know, like, you're number one, go, 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 kick some butt. And so in the same way, your ancestors and your guides are cheering you on. Know that we are cheering you on as a team. We are all cheering each other on. So allow yourself to just kind of like speak words to the team right now. What do you want to say to the team? Like, go team, go. We got this. Because it is within our shared like space, our shared practice, that we really get to be able to hold space for each other, to inspire and motivate each other. You are not alone. You are part of a collective team. So let the courage of the team be the courage within your heart. Let the strength of the pack be the strength of you. Beautiful. So allow yourself to feel any tingling sensations up the spine as you breathe here. Just going to take a few more moments with your hands on your heart, or gently release your hands wherever you need to. Breathe. Allow this to just be an opportunity to really just kind of like align with those futures. Feeling that connection with that golden rope. May you continue to walk it throughout the rest of your day. Beautiful. Bringing so much mindfulness into your day. Just an extra level of awareness and gratitude and excitement and joy. Beautiful. From here, bringing our awareness back to our present moment as we connect with our breath. Deep, gentle inhales. Nice exhale, bit of a sigh. Deep inhale again. Nice big sigh. One more of those. Deep inhale. Beautiful. Carrying this energy with you. This is going to be a dope week for you. Just sending you so much love in this moment as you just allow yourself to like create that love within your own heart. Send it to the team. Receive it in this moment. Gently put your hands on your chest. Conclude it with gratitude. Getting pumped up. We got this, team. We got this. This is going to be a dope week. We got this. Going to kick some butt, shift some paradigms, evolve our consciousness, refine our habits, create some art, inspire the people all across the world, and tell an inspiring story of us rising together as a collective, as a team. So the ripples we make today create waves tomorrow. Gently bringing awareness back to your physical body as you breathe here. Slowly, when you are ready, straightening up your spine, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, carrying this energy and inspiration with you in your heart, this gratitude. And gently, when you're ready, open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. Good job, team. Take a moment here to just breathe. Shake it up a little bit more. We'll just move into a quick standing meditation. Then we'll move into our chakra practice meditation. Grab some water. Grab some warm water if you got it. You guys are welcome to leave some comments down in the chat. What messages kind of came through during that? What messages kind of came through from the guides? If you're thinking of them from that context, what message did you have for yourself? What message did you have for the team? If you want to share any of that into the chat, please feel free to go ahead and do that. We'll move into our standing practice exercise in the next moment. Quick mention, because we haven't done this yet, for those of you on YouTube and Instagram, sorry, YouTube and Facebook, you can see on screen here. We're currently at our Patreon goal. We're currently at 148 towards our goal of 169. A lot of work for me this month is going to be on raising the Patreon in addition to managing everything else. So if you guys are fans of these broadcasts, again, if you're just like, yo, like these are super dope and you feel the value you're receiving them, when you're in a position to support financially, please consider signing up to the Patreon with a monthly micro contribution. That does help us with the ongoing work involved with the project. Part of the proceeds there also go towards different charitable organizations, such as supporting the protests and rallies and communities. So if you want to be able to support on there, you can get discounts for the shop, the ability to join as a leading member, the ability to access more of our team space, the ability to join our collaborative meetings. We will have a collaborative work meeting today at 3 p.m. for leading members. So if you guys are there, join in for that. That's for our conscious creators. And yeah, you can also get all sorts of other cool opportunities to be able to join our on-air broadcast as well. So if you haven't checked out my Patreon, link is through my profile for those of you on TikTok and Instagram. And even if you're not in a position to sign up for yet, please just check it out. That way so you can sign up for it later. Contributions only process on the 1st of each month. So you have up until July to be able to get in on the next round. And yeah, let's work on reaching our goal of 169. And after that, it will be like another goal. And that's super, super greatly appreciated and just helps make these broadcasts possible. And that's what I do. I show up for you guys and you guys show up for me, and then we keep spiraling this out, and then the inspiration goes even further. So thank you again, Patreon supporters, and thank you again, everyone, for your support in all forms. And yeah, even if you're going to sign up for the Patreon, if you're going to sign up for the Patreon in the future, drop a 777 in the chat. Just go ahead, let me know if you're going to sign up for the future. All right, go ahead and gently stand up if you're able. We'll move into our standing practice meditation, and then we'll move into our chakra practice meditation, and then we will wrap things up here. So for those of you who are with us still, go ahead and just gently bring some movement to your body. We'll read some comments on the screen for those of you who left some comments of what you got during that meditation. We'll read that in a minute. What we're going to do, we're just going to finish up here with a little bit of physical movement and then our chakra practice, and then we'll stick around for a little bit of like hangout and Q&A afterwards as well. So shake it up. For those of you who are new, this is just a really powerful way to be able to like release any energy, clear any stagnant energy. So follow my lead. Deep inhale together. Exhale, go. Beautiful. Do this again. Inhale again. Shake it up. One more time. Inhale. Beautiful. All right. Good job. Okay. From here, let's just bring a little bit of flow into our body. Oh, just breathe right now. I want you to just kind of imagine as you even just close your eyes here. Just practice like imagining like a ball of energy in your hands and just kind of like swirling it around. If you haven't joined in with us before, again, I encourage you to just kind of like become familiar with just kind of like moving your body in a very kind of like ceremonial flow way. There's no wrong way to do this. Imagine yourself, even as you close your eyes, just kind of like being in the middle of like the forest. And as you breathe here, you're just kind of practicing letting like creativity move through you like water. So you can imagine yourself kind of like dancing as if you're doing like avatar air bending or water bending, and just breathing here, bringing that movement, bringing that breath. Just gonna do this for about 30 more seconds. And as you do this, just calling in energy, breathing in energy. Beautiful. Again, just kind of finding your own rhythm here, and gently just kind of bringing yourself back to standing and stillness. Beautiful. All right, okay, let's go into our dragon roar, or our wolf roar. Wolves don't roar, but they howl. So we could do a wolf howl if you want. So dragon roar, stand as if you're going to kick a soccer ball. What we're going to do here, we're going to do a deep inhale, exhale, and then we're going to go roar. And we're literally going to do a roar. And as you do this is to empower you and also to be able to help like clear any energy as well. So allow yourself to follow my lead. Deep, gentle inhale, dragon roar. Really let it out. Wake up your neighbors if you can. Inhale again. Clearing out any sort of like excess energy. One more time. Honoring sacred rage. Inhale again. Beautiful. Bring yourself back to stillness. Just take a moment here to breathe. Beautiful. Keep your eyes open and gently bring yourself back down to seated if you were standing. So just finishing off the 1 hour version of the meditation broadcast, and then from there we'll stick around and we'll do a little bit of chat just for a little bit, not too long today, just to be able to share some gratitude, answer any questions, and read some of the comments on air for those of you who are leaving comments on the messages that you had for the team. So again, if you're tuned in on Instagram, you can find the full recording on YouTube, but for those of you on TikTok, you guys can stick around as well, and as well as Facebook and YouTube. Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you, Morphic, for your comments. Continue to express yourself. Many are aware of your light. Don't be afraid. We got you. Keep going. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Morphic. Thank you, My Moon, for dropping in as well. And again, let's just move into our chakra practice meditation to conclude this practice. So again, this is a practice that we do on the regular, but I really encourage you to do this practice beyond just what we do here, like to do it longer, to really be able to get the benefits of it and to be able to practice like bringing more like tonation stuff into even just your daily day. So again, we're going to kind of go through a quick version for those of you who are here. Do your best to follow along. But as we're doing this, we're doing a mantra tone for each chakra, and as we do this like helps like spin the chakras. It helps balance them, and you can imagine it as like water kind of like coming through our channels, and then the chakras are these spinning wheels of like water wheels. And as we practice spinning the chakras, it helps this energy kind of flow more naturally. So again, this is kind of helping remove the gunk, removing the emotional, energetic gunk that kind of gets built up over the years. So as we do this, we're focusing on the virtue for each one. For those of you here for the first time, do your best to follow along. And thank you again, everyone, for being here. So brow chakra, the virtue is serenity, seeing the connection between all things, serenity, peace, bliss. The sound is E. Follow my lead. Inhale. E. Throat chakra, justness, speaking our truth. The sound is A. Inhale. A. Heart chakra, compassion. Feel these as you can like literally feel these in the places where you're doing them. Compassion, kindness. The sound is O. Inhale. O. Pulmonary chakra, connection with our ancestors who are cheering us on in the stands. Go team, go. The sound is awe, gratitude, connection with our ancestors. Inhale. Solar chakra, the sound is you, the virtue is temperance, willpower. You are going to use your willpower this week in ways you have never used it before. So what is that going to look like for you? Keep practicing this chakra to be able to help cultivate that awareness. Inhale, the sound you. Inhale. You. Beautiful. Sacral chakra, cultivation of our sexual energy. If you're not cultivating that energy, now is a great reminder to be able to do it. Using that energy, move it through the rest of your body as vitality. It helps open up the physical body, awaken the physical body, but also the energetic and the etheric and the emotional body. Inhale, the sound M, as in inhale. Root chakra, the sound S, focusing on patience, roots below, branches above. Inhale, the sound S as in S. Inhale. Good. We're going to go through it one more time, just a little bit quicker this time, and then we're going to wrap up our broadcast. Thank you again, everyone, for joining in. This is a practice for you, so you're going to get the benefits of it just by being here. Focus on the brow chakra, moving through it real quick. Inhale, the sound E. Inhale. E. Throat chakra, A. Heart chakra, O. Pulmonaries, Ah. Solar, U. Sacral, M. Root, S. Take a moment here, close your eyes, put your hands gently on your lap. Concluding this practice, just in this space of gratitude, just be aware of what it feels like, imagining these like rainbow spirals moving up through your body, just visualizing your field, just this beautiful white golden light around you. Literally by you just doing this practice today is literally strengthen your field, strengthen your aura, strengthen your physical, your energetic, your mental wellness. So just breathing here as we conclude this practice, allowing you to put your hands on your heart, just finishing it off with a place of gratitude as you carry this inspiration, this gratitude, this kindness, this compassion with you throughout the rest of your day. So just take a moment here to thank yourself for showing up, for thanking the team, for thanking everyone. Beautiful. And gently open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. Good job, everyone. So again, we're going to wrap up the 1 hour at the top just for those of you on Instagram, and then we'll stick around. We'll do a little bit more Q&A. If you guys want to leave some comments of gratitude in the chat, please feel free to do that. If you want to jump over to YouTube, you can do that now as well. That's where the majority of the chat is. And again, join us here Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll try to get as many people tuned in as possible for these because it makes a difference. And again, your guys' feedback is always super important. So if you feel like this is like something that you're just like, whoa, like this is good, this is fun, then please even just invite one friend to be able to tune in for future broadcasts. It does make a huge difference. And yeah, thank you again so much, everyone, for just being a part of this. So a reminder, if you want to connect further through the link in my profile on TikTok and Instagram, you can find the link for our team chat. You can also find the link for my Patreon, where you can add their support with a monthly contribution, get cool perks and rewards. And yeah, tune in for more. We got our collaborative work period today for leading members, our Patreon supporters at 3 p.m. And stay tuned. I'll announce the topic for this Thursday's broadcast. It's going to be UFOs. So, finishing off the broadcast with a big wolf howl. Sending you so much love. The light guardian within me sees and honors the light guardian within you. Thank you for being all you are and doing all that you do. Have an awesome day. Everyone else stick around. Beautiful. All right. Okay. Just finishing it up here. Just posting to Instagram. And then we will move into a little bit of chat for those of you who are still here. So, 2 seconds here. All right, I'm just gonna restart the broadcast on Instagram in 2 seconds here. Thank you again, everyone. So again, go ahead, leave your comments down in the chat. If that was your first time, let me know. If that was your first time joining in, drop a 333 in the chat. Let me know how that was for you. And again, we'll read some of the comments that I was asking about earlier in terms of like what message did you receive? What message did you have come through for you? So just restarting the broadcast on Instagram. So beautiful. All right. Hey, Instagram, we're back. If you're watching this in the future, but you didn't watch the meditation, you can go back and check the post for that as well. And again, you can always find the recordings on my YouTube channel. All right. Okay. So let's go back and read some of the comments here. So if you guys have any comments, questions, gratitude, now is the time to be able to leave that in the chat. And we're just going to read some of the YouTube comments. So thank you again, everyone, for joining in. That was a good one today. All right. Chris, message from earlier. Just getting caught up on other stuff. Beautiful. Commitment to studying my latest artwork. Awesome. Good for you, Lily. Beautiful. All right. Chris says, I have to head out now. Love to you all. May you all navigate through the day with grace and ease like the breeze, because y'all are bee's knees, aligning with the highest good with so much steez. Steez means ease, I think. Thank you, Chris, for your flowetry. Beautiful. Good morning, Stella. Thank you for joining in. Awesome. Beautiful. All right. Just going to read some of the comments here. Kristen says, this is a message, I guess, like from like either herself to herself or the guides. I love you and am so proud to pull yourself out of the darkness and finding a deep yearning for more in your soul. You are worthy. You are strong. As love lives in my heart, so it lives in yours, as we are all one. Beautiful, Chris, and thank you for sharing. Stella says, balance. Something about balance is what I seemed to get this time. Awesome. Thank you, Stella, for sharing. Rachel says, you are pure strength, strength of spirit. You can never be broken because you bend as needed to move through each moment of your life. You have come so far and you will go much further. Beautiful. Thank you, Rachel. I really appreciate your guys' comments. Again, it's like when you guys leave those comments and then I get to read them and then other people get to hear them. Like, that's a very cool thing because again, it's like literally consciousness talking to itself, right? So thank you for leaving your comments, everyone. It's super appreciated. Team members, we do have this. We found one another. Beautiful. Awesome. The chakra practice this week focused on throat chakra. Tell my story through art and loving creations. Beautiful, Lily. Much love to you, Inner Flame. Woohoo, finding new pack members and teammates. Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you, Lily, for your feedback. Julia, I'll definitely keep tuning in. So glad I made today. Thank you, Julia. So glad you were able to join in as well. Beautiful. All right, getting caught up on the comments there on Instagram. Any other comments of gratitude or just like how was that meditation for you? Please feel free to leave those comments down in the chat. We'll just be on here just for a little bit, and if you guys do have any other like general questions, please feel free to let me know. And again, for those of you just joining in, we just got done our team meditation. Now we're just kind of like hanging out and doing a little bit of chit chat and gratitude sharing. Anne Marie says, thank you so much. Camellia says, wow, 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 beautiful. Wow, 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 wow. Beautiful. Anne Marie says, patience was the message that I got. Beautiful. Awesome. Camellia says, we can't wait to reunite with you is what I just got. Oh, wow, wow. Powerful. Beautiful. All right. So any other comments, please feel free to leave those in the chat. We'll just hang out here just for a couple more minutes. But again, I just want to remind you that like a big part of the importance of a practice like this is again like the consistency of it, the routine of it. So again, we come here for those of you who are new. If this is your first time here, drop a 333 in the chat. That way so we can just say hi to you. But again, when we come here, when we do these practices, when we do these meditations, again, every Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a routine, but within that routine, we do have like novelty, we do have newness. So there is kind of like the mindfulness practice will always be a little bit different. So you can always kind of tune in expecting a little bit of a surprise and something that will just kind of like keep things exciting and engaging for you. So awesome. Anne-Marie, this is your second time. Beautiful. Yeah, we had 600 people tuned in for the global meditation. Think we can get 600 people tuned in for these meditations? Maybe, we'll see. It depends. Like, I mean, first of all, considering it's 10 a.m. EST means it's 7 a.m. PST. So like the West Coast people, they have to wake up extra early to be able to get these, but hopefully they can just listen to the recordings as well. So again, if you guys have any comments or just like gratitude or any messages that came through from that meditation, go ahead, leave those in the chat. Once we've kind of like taken care of all that, we'll wrap up this broadcast and we'll get on our way. So Anne-Marie says, that was my first global meditation. Beautiful. Yeah, like that meditation was really, really powerful. So stay tuned. We'll be doing more of those in various ways. But a reminder for those of you who are looking for other stuff, you can also find past global meditations that I've done through my profile link. So if you're just like, I can't wait for the next one, just go listen to one of the recordings. Like they'll blow your mind. Like seriously, like they're so powerful. Like just like super, super special stuff. So awesome. All right. I think again, if we're caught up on the comments, we'll conclude the broadcast. So again, thank you everyone so much. Definitely will be joining every day. The global one was insanely magical. Camellia, thank you so much for joining in. Yeah, we do like a special Friday version of like a global meditation. Every Friday we do like a special kind of like intention meditation that's really, really, really powerful, where we like visualize ourselves coming around the tree, the life tree, as activated guardians, light guardians. And then we imagine like we do our chakra practice while projecting that intention towards a tree, and then that intention like ripples out into all directions. So it's really powerful. So if you're able to tune in Monday to Thursday, that's great. But if you can tune in Friday, like please do, because that's when we like add our energy into this collective signal that we send out. Star Angel says, so much love going out to all forms, my heart to yours, gratitude for the divine service, Brendan's great work. Thank you. Yes, my name Brendan opposed to Brandon, but yes, thank you. Either works, it's fine. You can just call me, just call me Wolf, Wolf Shield, Skull Babylon, Big Skull, Mystic Spider-Man, Spidey, Cully, Scully, that's Culleton's my last name as well. So Brendan Nodnerb, that's my name backwards for those. I always remember that my name backwards. I'm like, my name backwards is Nodnerb? Like that's so weird, but I don't know, maybe that's like my elf name or something like that. Anyways, part elf, by the way. So what time Friday? Same time on Friday, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, you can find the links through my profile. Make sure, like, again, if you guys are tuned in on TikTok, make sure that you're tuned in on YouTube. Like, do yourself a favor and do me a favor by making sure that you click the link in my profile and make sure that you're subscribed through my YouTube, plus explore the other links. And again, that's where you can connect to our team chat. So if you want to connect to our team chat, you can do that, and you can also join on my Patreon, which is a monthly micro contribution to be able to get like additional like access to different perks and everything within the community, such as our broadcast this Thursday. So yeah, stay tuned for the broadcast announcements. Mr. Nolan, you're gonna get a kick out of this. So this Thursday, I was meditating on this. I'm like, what is this Thursday's team broadcast, our podcast, going to be about? And then I'm like, I think it's about time. And we're going to do a podcast where the topic discussion is going to be on UFOs. So like specifically UFOs, and then things kind of like branching from that, just because I feel like that's going to be an important thing to begin talking about as community. I don't know. I've just got some feelings that UFOs are going to start popping up in the news in the near future. Just stand by. It's like, I don't know, like I keep talking about this and I don't want to talk about it too much, but I just have this visualization of like, with all the stuff happening in the world right now, suddenly what if UFO sightings were to suddenly just like appear in like mainstream news, and then suddenly that would just kind of like completely like stop the protests or something like that and bring us together in this really powerful way. So in the 1% chance that might happen, that's why I'm like, okay, let's get like a group discussion going on UFOs. That way, so we can just kind of like check in with each other and just kind of like prepare ourselves and stuff like that, anchor in that reality. So anyways, I don't know, like I wouldn't be surprised. Like I'm visualizing this scene where it's just like three lights floating above the White House or something like that, and like the news is just filming them, and it's like three mysterious lights are floating above the White House and they've been there for an hour and no one knows what's up. And then it's just like, but then suddenly that becomes global news and everything like that. I don't know. So, but anyways, disclosure. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like we'll talk about disclosure. Like that's the thing. Like it's now a topic like within mainstream. Like, so we've had this topic discussion before on past broadcasts and everything like that, but now it's time to come back to it. Now it's time to kind of like have a little bit of discussion about it. Like I think I'm actually going to make like a TikTok video about UFOs. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, you aren't the only one saying that. I know, right? Like I know a lot of people are just kind of like, oh, the aliens are the next thing on the agenda and stuff like that. So who knows? So yeah, we'll see. So anyways, hang tight for that. And if you guys are excited about that, that will be Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, if you want to join on air for that, become a leading member through my Patreon, and then you can join on air for that discussion. So yeah, they released intel and footage, but I'm not sure if it went global. Yeah, like, and a lot of the footage that they declassified was actually declassified in like 2016 anyways, but it's a topic that's it's rising. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I think that us just having a conversation about it will be a great way to just kind of check in. That's the intention, just to check in. So awesome. All right, so let me know if you guys are pumped about that. So Lily, going back to the messages that they received, the message I received is follow your heart, be present, and prepare for healing self and collective in more intentional embrace. Beautiful, awesome. Yeah, Rachel, good for you for waking up at 7 a.m. Like this literally wakes Rachel up in the morning. Like that's pretty impressive, Rachel. So all right, team, we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you again, everyone. So a reminder, if you haven't already yet, click the link in my profile, just familiarize yourself with that. You can find the link for the global meditation as well as our team chat. You can support on my Patreon. If you're interested in supporting on my Patreon, like when you're able to, drop a 777 in the chat. Let me know. Like a big part of my work this month is going to be like boosting the Patreon. So like we're kind of like in this in-between stage where like when things process, they don't all process. So that's why, like you can see like on screen right now, we're at like 148 compared to 163, which was what we were at before the beginning of the month. So even Patreon supporters, if you guys want to adjust your pledges, all equally appreciated. But yeah, I got to be grinding on that hard in order to be able to get more of the Patreons signed up, because hey, I'm a human and I've got bills to pay. So, but again, it's like I would be doing this job if I was a millionaire either way. So it's literally just about being able to make sure that the studio space is taken care of so that I can keep doing this. And that's the game plan. And that's the real success. The success isn't how many people we get signed up for the Patreon. The success is how many people we are impacting through inspirational conscious content. And we're doing it. So let's keep doing it. So again, thank you so much, everyone, for your support, for your understandings. Awesome. Thank you, Penny, for joining in. Again, we're just about to wrap up. So for those of you who are joining in late, we are just about to conclude here. But again, I encourage you to go back, check out the recording. Link for this is on my YouTube channel. And yeah, tune in again Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So thank you again, everyone, so much. And I'll see you in the live chat. For those of you who are in the live chat, and again, join us, our Patreon supporters, and you can also join our collaborative work period today, and that's going to be at 3 p.m. today for our Patreon supporters, for our leading members. So please feel free to invite a friend to be able to join in for future broadcasts, tell people about my profile, and just carry this momentum with you and have an awesome day. This is going to be a dope week for you. So go kick some butt and just carry this vibe, this inspiration, this beautiful energy, and just sending you so much love. So with that said, we're going to conclude this broadcast. Thank you again, everyone, so much for joining in. And yeah, I look forward to being able to hang out with you again some more. So have a beautiful day. And until next time, keep it shifty, and I will see you in the future. Much love.